Dear friend, have you ever found yourself awake in the middle of the night, when everything around you is still and quiet, and yet you're walking across the cold floor again, just to use the bathroom? And if that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Uncle Rajan from Kolkata knows this feeling too well, and Auntie Kamala from Pune once replaced 4 alarm clocks, only to realize it wasn't the clock waking her up. It was her body. I'm Dr. Meena Sharma from Delhi, and today I want to gently walk with you through one of the quiet but powerful challenges many seniors face: nighttime urination, or what doctors call nocturia. Many believe this is simply part of aging, but studies show that over 78% of seniors in India unknowingly follow 5 small daily habits that force the kidneys and bladder to work during the night, robbing them of deep, healing sleep. The good news? You don't need medicine. Just a few simple changes at the right time done the right way can help you sleep peacefully through the night. But first, tell me, where in India are you watching from? Type your city in the comments so I know who I'm walking this journey with. And if better sleep matters to you or someone you love, please click subscribe and tap the bell icon. Each week, we'll share real wisdom made especially for senior health. Now, let's begin. Here are 6 everyday habits, often done with good intentions, that may be quietly keeping you awake at night. Habit 1. Too much liquid before bedtime. Auntie Kamala Devi, 72, from Jaipur, thought she was doing everything right. Her dinner was light, she avoided water after 9 p.m. She even tried herbal teas to help her sleep. But still, every night, 4 to 5 times, she would wake up to rush to the bathroom. She once said, "I felt like a night watchman guarding my own bladder." After a consultation with Dr. Meena Sharma, she discovered a surprising truth. It wasn't just water. It was her warm rasan, chamomile tea, and juicy fruits, all taken just before bedtime, that were gently pushing her bladder into overdrive. Dr. Sharma gave her one simple rule: no liquids or water-rich foods within 3 hours of sleep. That included milk, soups, watermelon, grapes, tea, even ice lollies. The result? In just 2 weeks, Auntie Kamala began waking only once a night, some nights not at all. "I forgot what it felt like to sleep through the night," she smiled. Here's why this works. Your body makes a hormone called vasopressin at night, which reduces urine production. But when you load your body with fluids late in the evening, that balance breaks, and the bladder keeps working when it should be resting. If you take medications that increase thirst or have diabetes, speak with your doctor about shifting your fluid intake earlier in the day. And if you need water at night, keep a small bottle near your bed. Use it only when you truly feel the need. As Auntie Kamala said joyfully, "On small change, skipping that bedtime tea gave me back 10 years of sleep." Habit 2. Late dinners and natural diuretics. Arun, 68, from Kochi, used to spend most afternoons dozing off in his backyard chair, exhausted from restless nights. He thought it was just aging, but the real reason was hiding in plain sight: his evening meal. You see, in many Indian homes, dinner is a time of joy and family. For Arun, it was no different. His grandchildren loved making sabzi with cucumber, tomato, and coriander, and every evening ended with a soothing cup of green tea. But here's what most people don't know. Foods like watermelon, cucumber, celery, asparagus, green tea, coffee, and even chocolate act as natural diuretics. They gently push your kidneys to produce more urine. When consumed after 4 p.m., they can silently overwork your bladder while you're trying to sleep. Arun ate dinner at 8:30 p.m., and without fail, he'd wake up at 1 a.m., 3:30 a.m., and again around 5 o'clock. "I thought this was normal at my age," he said, "but I felt like a ghost during the day, not fully awake, not fully rested." Dr. Meena Sharma advised 2 simple changes. Eat dinner by 6 p.m. Avoid all natural diuretics after 4 p.m. Just 10 days later, Arun was waking only once per night, Within 3 weeks, he slept a full 6 hours without interruption. What changed? Earlier meals gave his body time to digest before bed, and without those late diuretics, his bladder could finally rest too. Arun laughed. I had no idea the cucumbers and tea were stealing my sleep. Now even my wife says I'm ready for morning yoga again. Sometimes peace doesn't come from adding more, but from taking just one thing away. Habit 3, just in case, bathroom trips before bed. In many Indian families, there's a nightly tradition, especially among elders. Go to the toilet before bed just in case. It feels like wise advice, but what if this well-meaning habit is silently training your bladder to wake you up? Meet Auntie Savita Joshi, 74, a widow from Pune who lives with her granddaughter. Each night, after reading a few verses of the Bhagavad Gita and sipping warm milk, she'd make one last trip to the bathroom. Even when she didn't feel the urge. I thought I was helping myself, she said. I was waking up 3 times a night, every night. When she consulted Dr. Samir Kulkarni, a urologist in Mumbai, he gently explained a powerful truth. The bladder is a muscle. It learns your habits. By emptying it unnecessarily, you train it to feel urgency even when it holds just a little, 100 to 150 mils, instead of the usual 300 to 500 mils. The result? Multiple night wakings for barely a trickle. With Dr. Kulkarni's help, Auntie Savita began using what he called the true urge principle. Only visit the toilet when your body sends a real signal, not out of fear or routine. Instead of waiting for the urge, she'd relax with music or read for 15 minutes. Slowly, her bladder learned to wait, and within weeks, she was sleeping 5 to 6 hours without waking. I never realized, she smiled. I was the one creating the problem. Now, I trust my body more. I feel younger, lighter, like myself again. If you take diuretics or have medical concerns, consult your doctor first. And if mobility is limited, keeping a small bottle near your bed is okay. Just don't reach for it out of habit. Sometimes, letting go of control is what restores balance. Habit 4, sleeping posture and pillow position. For over 30 years, Mr. Shankar Menon, a 71-year-old retired math teacher from Kochi, slept on his stomach. He believed it calmed his heartbeat and helped him drift off. But night after night, he kept waking up to urinate. It wasn't until he met a sleep specialist in Thiruvananthapuram that he discovered the quiet truth. Your sleep position affects your bladder. Sleeping on your stomach or in any posture that presses on your abdomen puts direct pressure on your bladder, even when it's not full. That pressure can trigger false signals, making your body think it's time to go. And there's more. If your pillow is too high or too flat, it disrupts spinal alignment and blood circulation. During the day, poor circulation causes fluid to pool in your legs. At night, when you lie down, that fluid returns to your bloodstream and your kidneys work harder to remove it. Mr. Menon made 2 simple changes. He started sleeping on his left side with a pillow between his knees. He switched to a properly sized pillow that kept his neck aligned. Within 2 weeks, he slept 5 to 6 hours without interruption. Science supports this. Sleeping on the left side supports circulation, eases pressure on the bladder, and promotes deeper, more restful sleep. I never imagined, he said softly, that my posture was the problem. Now I sleep deeper, my back feels better, and I wake up without the urge. In Indian homes, we follow many traditions for health, but sometimes it's the way we lie down that quietly shapes how well we sleep. If your nights feel broken, perhaps a small shift in posture is the change your body has been waiting for. Habit 5, room temperature and sleepwear. In many Indian homes, elders cherish bedtime rituals, herbal teas, warm milk, a favorite prayer. But one overlooked detail may quietly disturb the entire night: how warm your room is and what you wear to sleep. Mrs. Kamala Devi, 69, a retired teacher from Chennai, always believed warmth was key to good rest. Even in summer, she slept in thick flannel pajamas, windows closed, no fan running. And every night she woke up 4, sometimes 5 times hot, sweaty, and restless. At the Madurai Institute of Healthy Living, doctors explain something eye-opening. When your body overheats, blood circulation increases to cool you down. This also means more fluid flows through the kidneys and more urine is produced at night. In short, too much warmth equals more bathroom trips. With gentle guidance, Mrs. Kamala made a few small changes. She wore light, breathable cotton sleepwear. She used a small fan and opened her window slightly for fresh air. The results were quick. Within 1 week, she cut her nighttime trips in half. By the 3rd week, she slept through the night. Always blamed my age, she said with a surprised smile. But it was just my pajamas and the heat. Studies show the ideal temperature for deep sleep is around 1820 DEC. Natural fabrics like cotton or linen help your body regulate heat better than thick layers or synthetic clothes. If you feel cold easily, layer 2 or 3 light garments and use a breathable blanket. It's not about being warm, it's about allowing your body to stay balanced and cool. Sometimes, better sleep begins not with pills, but with a softer fabric and a cooler breeze. Habit 6, lack of evening movement. In many Indian families, the evening hours are quiet: dinner, prayer, television, and then bed. But for seniors, this stillness may be silently affecting their nights in a way few expect. Let me introduce you to Mr. Pradeep Nair, 66, from Nagpur. A retired bank officer, he enjoyed his evenings on the veranda, reading the newspaper or watching the sunset. But every night, without fail, he woke up twice, sometimes 3 times, to use the bathroom. And sometimes he used the bathroom. His health reports were normal, his diet was balanced, but something was missing. A study in the Journal of Gerontology, 2022, revealed that over 40% of seniors who wake frequently at night share a common habit: very little physical movement after 5 p.m. Here's why it matters. When you sit too long, fluids collect in your lower body. Then at night, when you lie down, that fluid returns to your bloodstream. Your kidneys detect this extra fluid and make more urine. Dr. Sharma suggested a gentle change. After dinner, Mr. Pradeep would take a 15-minute slow walk, nothing intense, just steady steps, under the stars. Within 10 days, his bathroom visits dropped. Within 3 weeks, he began sleeping 6 full hours. "I didn't change what I ate or drank," he said. "I just moved a little, and it changed everything." Even light evening movement, stretching, slow walking, or simple household chores can help your body rebalance fluids before sleep. So if your evenings are too still, consider this gentle question. What if movement, not medicine, is the missing key to a peaceful night? Conclusion: one gentle shift at a time. In many Indian homes, the night is meant to be a time of peace. But for so many elders, it becomes a series of broken hours, cold steps across the floor, half sleep, and silent frustration. If you've ever thought, maybe this is just aging, today you've learned something different. It's not just age, it's habit. From water-rich dinners and warm pajamas to unnecessary toilet trips and motionless evenings, each of these small choices shapes how your body rests, repairs, and restores. But here's the hope. You don't need to change everything. You just need to change one thing at a time. Like Auntie Kamala skipping her chamomile tea, or Arun eating dinner before sunset, or Mr. Menon simply turning onto his left side. Each found better sleep not through pills, but through awareness. So I ask you, gently, which habit will you look at differently starting tonight? Let me know in the comments, or if it feels too personal, just type the word hope. And if this video gave you clarity, please share it with a loved one, your sibling, your neighbor, or your lifelong friend. You never know whose sleep you might quietly heal. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell so we can keep learning, growing, and resting better together. You've spent your life caring for others. Now it's time to care for your sleep, your peace, and your morning smile. Wishing you a quiet night and a fresh tomorrow. See you in the next video.